Welcome to this, well, interactive workshop we're having here today, and you'll actually, well, one of you will get to explore the utilization of XR systems across every stage of the project, from, well, the initial planning phase throughout to the maintenance phase, and Roberto Carlini will guide you through it. And we actually need one volunteer to actually use the VR headset, the XR headset, and participate in this action. And now please put your hands together and welcome Roberto Carlini.
Thank you, thank you. Nice to meet you. I'm Roberto Carlini. As you can tell from my accent, I come from Italy. I will try to avoid doing this too much during the presentation, but bear with me, please, if I'm gonna do that. It's going to be a really quick workshop today. We're gonna go through some of the value proposition that Aviva is doing around the extended reality applications. And we're going to do a live project where we're going to create a nice and easy design review scenario, immersive and collaborative in virtual reality. And as we said, we're going to need maybe some volunteer to come in VR with me inside this scenario. So let's gonna start straight with the workshop. As you can see, I'm creating a new project, completely new. Nothing is created in advance. I'm giving a name to a project. And as you can see, it's a complete empty project that we have over here. So what we're going to do is we'll create a CAD model immersive design review system in really a few minutes. I'm going to start by importing some CAD models. It's going to take 1 minute. So in the meantime, while is it uploading, we're going to go through really quickly the different XR applications and the different value proposition that we have. This is what we're going to do during the workshop over the next 10 minutes. So let's keep for a moment. We're going to talk about also XR for training and XR for connected worker. When we talk about training, actually, Aviva and Schneider Electric has a fantastic story to tell here, because we were the first company to create an immersive training systems connected to an operator training system, an OTS, which is the traditional way of doing training in the plants for the past 30 years or so. So we have, as you can see over here, more than 15 years of experience in creating immersive environments where field operators and control room operators can work together and really learn what they need to do on site in all the different procedures, safety procedures, startup, shutdown procedures, and so on. And we have many different projects and many value cases that we can show you. And when we talk about XR in the context of information in context or connected worker, we are talking about giving the operators in the field applications to help them going through their maintenance or operation procedures with live data, documents, and so on, using the augmented reality features of wearable devices or portable devices, like in this case. So the operator goes in front of the machine, scan the QR code, and has a virtual replica of the machine perfectly overlaid on top of the real one, as you can see over here. And the tablet or the wearable devices will guide the operator to the right part of the machine, where to do the maintenance procedures and where to do the different operations. So this is a bit of our value proposition. So if we go back to our project, as you can see now, we have uploaded the model. It's over here. It's a small power plant. We are in the engineering and design phase right now, obviously, so we are still during the design. Bear with me, I'm using only one hand to do that. It's a bit difficult, but what we can do inside the model technically should be already ready to go like this. I loaded it, I can run the model, and I can enter in virtual reality inside the model. But we can add some additional features like a camera, and I'm gonna do it now. Why do we do that? Because cameras will help jumping from one location to another while we are in the design review phase. Obviously now it's a really small power plant, so it's really easy to flying through it, but our system can import a really huge model, big oil rig or entire plants, so flying from one part to another can require like 5 minutes, so it's really important to have hotspots here and there for teleportation. And then another thing we can add is a light, because for example, right now over here we are in the middle of the turbine chambers. It might get a bit dark inside the VR headset, so I can also create a light. And then I'm gonna add the light to the rendering system so that it gets calculated in real time. I'm gonna add the light over here, the light we just created, and then adding to the rendering system. So as you can see now we have a well-lit environment. We can obviously change it in real time, as you can see over here. And that's it. So basically what we have done in less than, I suppose, 5 minutes is creating a full project starting from zero of a collaborative immersive design review. And when I talk about collaborative and immersive design review, I talk about giving the different people opportunities to jump inside the same project and seeing each other as avatars, talk, having hazard studies, procedures, everything they want to do inside this kind of review. So I'm just gonna give the different reviewer their own role. So they have, we're gonna have 2 different reviewers. One is going to be with keyboard and mouse, and the other one is going to be in a virtual reality headset. And that's it. Let's start the application and let's see how it looks like. In this moment, I'm starting the application with keyboard and mouse only. So I'm going to be just here, and I'm going to show you what we can do inside this kind of application. So as you can see, we are inside of this application. I can click on object and retrieving their own metadata if we have one, or if we are connected to an asset information management, I can retrieve the live documentation that is connected to that single object I'm working with. I can isolate part of the model to do a more specific design review over there. I can section the model, again, to have more visibility about the parts of the plant that I'm working with or I'm reviewing. I can take measurements. I can jump from one location to another. For example, here, I'm going to take a couple of measurements to give you an idea. So these are measurements and so on. And then, obviously, since it's a design review scenario, I can also do some error spotting or something like that. For example, here, as you can see, I'm missing a couple of pipes. The design part has not finished. So what I can do is creating a revision cloud and add a note for my design team that says missing pipe, and save the image to be sent directly to the design team. But as I said before, we talked about collaboration in the design review scenario, and so the next step is going to be inside this environment in 2 persons. So I'm gonna need one of you, if he wants to jump inside a virtual reality headset and come with me as an avatar. Come on, one of you? No one? Everybody's frightened of VR? Come on. Come on, come on, there's no problem. You don't need to push anything. You just need to stay there. Maybe you can say hi to me in VR, but Nothing more than that. So I'm gonna start the VR. Okay, so now you will have a menu on the palm of your hand. If you see your hand like this, okay, you have a menu. Exactly. You press on jump. Jump, yeah. And then you click in this window over here. Now press it again. You see a window over here. You press on camera 1. Bit further. Okay, and then press confirm in the bottom of the. Okay, stop there. I'm gonna come with you in the same place.